Shall a 4-0 home defeat to Barnet tonight, where do you start, really?
Difficult to know where to. Pretty shell-shocked. Have to be honest and say didn't see that coming. Disappointed, embarrassed by the performance. Visually, you could see the second half confidence ooze from the out of the players in a bad way. And the disappointing thing for me was that we showed no character or guts or pride to get anything from or salvage anything from the game in terms of positives. And like I say, that's a worrying sign, but it'll tell me an awful lot about what we've got in the dressing room.
Looking through the goals after the first two conceded from set pieces, you mentioned that on Saturday in the defeat against Notts County. It just seems to be a story of our season really, where we're not picking up the loose players and we're letting them score far too easily from these set pieces.
Goals are horrific, absolutely horrific, and at the moment, listen, football's played in both penalty areas. Both penalty areas are killing us, absolutely killing us. We're not getting ourselves in there and attacking the ball well enough at the attacking end, if you like. Although again, we've had chances, and defensively, the goals are absolutely horrific. And individuals have to, like I say, take responsibility for that. But what we've got to do is, it's no good beating the players up and sort of getting on. That's a worrying one. But we have to get over it, and we have to get over it quickly. And like I say, they're feeling sorry for themselves in there. We've got to build them up now. We've got to get back to basics. We've got to show some guts, some determination, some pride. Simplify what we're doing potentially, and show some resilience, show some personality traits that you should have within you. But at times, especially when you're winning games, you don't have to show them. In adversity and under pressure is where your true character will be on show. Second half, nowhere near enough in terms of what we showed. So, like I say, we'll see. We'll see where we're at, and we'll see which ones in there are willing to step up.
You mentioned as well about simplifying the play. Most of the chances made this evening were through sort of more simple and direct runs and passes. Have we been a bit guilty of maybe overplaying this season?
I'm not sure about overplaying. It'd be easy to analyse what potentially we can do better. Fundamentally, we've got to stop conceding the goals we're conceding. They're giving us a real mountain to climb. We spoke about the start to the game, and we had to change our system midway through the first half to get to grips with what they were doing, because the front three were a threat. After we've conceded, we then have opportunities the second part of the first half, if you like, to get back in it. But the start to the second half, the worst possible start. And like I say, the disappointing thing is from that, it was like putting a pin in a balloon, and we didn't react in the right way to really roll your sleeves up. I've got lads there who are experienced players. Experienced players are the ones there who have to step up and take responsibility and demand of players in the right way, that you stay in the game and give yourselves an opportunity. We didn't. We capitulated, and again, the longer it went, the worse it got for us.
Saturday, obviously, Torquay away poses another difficult task. Obviously, a side that have just won the Conference South will be high momentum and have the league's top scorer in Jamie Reid. It's going to be another tricky test. What are you sort of expecting from that game?
We've got to again not be too concerned about what we're up against. It's a tough game, tough place to go against the team, like I say, who started the season well. This is about us now. We've said that over the past weeks. Really, it's not about other teams. It's about us sorting us out, and showing the personality, the belief, the character to roll our sleeves up, simplify what we're doing, and ultimately grind out results. And it's not something that we're probably used to having to do, but we've got to do it. And it starts by the character you have within the dressing room, the characters you have within the dressing room, if you like, to come in, to train, to really show a steely determination that we're not going to accept what's happening. We have to do everything we can to try and kickstart our season, to get us going. And like I say, that's the first time in the second half where I'll be honest and say I'm concerned around what I saw, because we've enough on that pitch. Take that out of it. We've enough on that pitch in terms of experience at this level and above to rise above that and show a bit of bars, and we didn't.
Obviously, with the first team underperforming at the moment, it gives a chance for some of the players on the fringe to stake a place in the first team. Give us a bit of an update on the players that are currently unavailable, likes of Kurt Willoughby and Lewis Montrose.
Kurt's got a hernia, so he depending on what happens as I scan today, so he'll be having surgery, so he's going to be out for the foreseeable future. Probably if we can get it done this week, he'll be 4 to 6 weeks he'll be out. Lewis has stepped up his stuff. Saturday may come too soon with him and Berkey, to be fair, but they're sort of final stage rehab in terms of their injuries. We need it back as quickly as we can. That's obviously it's pretty obvious. Obviously, Cozzy serves his last game of his suspension on Saturday, and he'll be available on Tuesday. Whether we need to look at bringing players in, I don't know. Listen, we've got to chat about that. I think those questions will be answered by the players in the coming days, really, around the reaction we get and what we're looking for. If we need to, like I say, go and add to the squad in terms of potentially bringing in fresh faces that probably don't have a little bit of mental scarring that we've maybe got over certainly got from tonight, but over the recent run we've had, we'll have to look at that. But like I say, we're looking for a reaction. Now's not the time to sort of beat them with a stick, if you like. We've got to be clean slate. We've got to look forward, as difficult as that might be. That's, like I say, disappointed, upset, embarrassed. Everything about tonight can't affect that. Unfortunately, I wish we could. We've got to be really, really positive. We've got to make sure that we're back on the training ground. We're lick our wounds, if you like, over the next day or so. But ultimately, we've got to go and dig in and hopefully win a game on Saturday. We're more than capable of doing it, don't get me wrong, but what we've got to do is get back to basics, simplify stuff, and really show some resilience and character to get us out of this run.
Thanks, John.